Hey Tweedledum and Tweedledee, how are you two today? You doing well? You're thirsty. I've got just the thing for you, some nice water. How do you like that? What do you mean not like last time? Yeah, water's water. Oh, a little bit too full. Well, you just drink off the top, you're fine. You know, that reminds me of multiplying fractions. So, yeah, you can multiply fractions in order to make them not too full, not over 1. So let's say you take the numbers 2, 3, and 4. Can you put those into a fraction like that so that the denominator is less than the numerator? Yeah, so that is 4/6. You multiply the 2 and the 3 together, you get 6. So let's see, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, go ahead, Tweedledum. Go ahead. So can you do it? Let's see. What do you think, Tweedledee? Yeah, there's a problem because it's 12:10. The water's overflowed. So Tweedledum, you've made a mistake. So what can we do? Yeah, we can just swap them. That's right. So now we've got 10/12, which is less than 1. So that's good. Okay, now let's try something more. Okay, Tweedledee, go ahead. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Now it's getting more difficult. So does that work? You think there's a better solution than that? I'm not sure. Let's think about it. Oh, yes, you could switch the 7 and the 6. Yes, right. 70, 72. That's pretty good. That's nearly a full cup of water right there. 70 seconds of a cup. That's pretty full. No, this is getting difficult. Now, this is going to be fun for the students to play this game and compete against Tweedledum and Tweedledee. You two would be fun to compete against. Let's see, how is the best way to split up those? That looks good. Let's see. Wow, that is getting difficult. Holy Moses. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. That's a very good question, Tweedledum. The more numbers we add, are we going to get closer to a full glass? Let's list all of the fractions that we've made so far, and I'm going to add a few more. So here we go, and let's see what we get. Well, we start off very, very poorly. This is nowhere close to a full glass. 4/6, 2/3. So that's like 66%. That's not very much. That's as much as I have right here. But things get better pretty quickly. By 70 over 72, well, that's about 97% full. But then we drop down again. 1800 divided by 2016, that is less than 90%. So it's not obvious. And then things, why are we doing all this work? For the joy of mathematics. Silly question, Tweedledum. Come on. Okay. Forget the thirst, guys. We're working in the beauty of mathematics now. Can we set aside the worldly desires and just focus on the joy of mathematics? Thank you. Okay. So you can see that things get really good by the time we get to 11. 6,300 over 6,336, that's over 99%. So that this is getting better, and then it gets worse again. So it's very difficult to answer your question, Tweedledum, and that was a very good, thought-provoking question. Yes. Do things get better? What do you mean you're leaving? We've just got started. Don't go now. I want to show you. Okay. For those of you who are still here, I'd like to show you that you can also do this with primes. So here are the first 7 primes, and look at how close they get. 714 over 715. I wish Tweedledum and Tweedledee were here to experience that. Anyway, now we're going to go on and we are going to look at a multiplication fraction game. So enjoy it. So here I have zombies. I've got 3 of them coming in. I have to nail them in these different regions here. My first one has to be between 2 and 3 over 2. So I think that 6 times 4 divided by 3 and 5, that's going to work.
Well done.
So I've got rid of one of the zombies. Now, for my next zombie, I have to have it between 3 over 2 and 1. So just above, let me try this. So that would be 18 over 20. So that wouldn't be right, but if I swap those two, then it's going to be right. And got rid of another zombie. Good for me. So now I have 2 zombies left, and now I want between 1 and 1/2. So I need to do a multiplication to make that happen. What's it going to be? And if I just switch those again, that's going to be 18 over 20. You notice that the order of these doesn't matter. If I switch those two, it's going to be the same result. So that's 18 over 20, that's going to work. And now I just have 1 zombie left to destroy, and that one I think I'm going to be able to do nicely with 3 times 4 over 6 times 5. That's going to be within the 0, 1/2. Okay, and we've been successful. So enjoy, try to destroy your zombies, and I'll see you next chapter.